Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to attempting to read 200 pages a day. Today's Tuesday and I'm planning to end this video on Sunday. I'm gonna be attempting to read 200 pages a day for a week. I'm nervous because I don't typically read 200 pages a day. Sometimes I don't even get to 100. So what makes me think I'm going to read 200? I don't know, but we're gonna try. That's the challenge. So I hope this pushes me to like just read a lot and push out those books because it's nearing the end of the year. My reading goal, I'm not gonna reach my reading goal. I accepted the fact that I'm not gonna make my reading goal. I do want to finish my 10 before the end and my December TBR. Let's talk about my current read. I started The Veiled Kingdom last night by Holly Renee, and it's a fantasy book, romantasy, which is exactly what I was in the mood for. I read a couple romances recently and I need to get back into fantasy. So today's Tuesday. This morning I woke up pretty early and I just laid in bed and read about 30 pages. So we're only 30 pages into the day. I'm gonna pick up my book right now and continue reading. I don't have any more plans for the rest of the day. It's currently 3:30. Am I starting this video a little bit late? Maybe. If I have to stay up, we will, because I need to get to those 200 pages. Okay, you know what? I'm still reading. I've been laying here in bed reading. I'm 130 pages into the book, but we're gonna take a little break. I have this package, Bookish mail, that I want to open. I've been saving it. Let's open it up. It is from Eternal Embers. It is the books I've loved Lean's box. I'm so excited. Wait, that's so cute. Books are very well protected. Look at the confetti, I guess. They're little strawberries. I'm definitely gonna keep these and use them for like my journals or scrapbooking. There's a few in there. These are some pins. Oh, these are so cute. Oh my gosh. These cowboy boots. Strawberry jam. How cute. These are so cute and perfect. Okay, let's open up our box. So these are special editions. This dress is so her. Look how cute she looks. Absolutely stunning. I love Pauline. One of my favorite book creators. One of the first book creators that I followed when I first got into reading back in like 21. I love Pauline. I've been following her for years. Okay, the first book is Reckless by Elsie Sager. Look at this gorgeous, I'm showing you the back quote. It says, "I'd be reckless with you over and over again if it means ending up here." Okay, next we have In a Jam. This cover, oh my goodness, look at the back. It says, "My world started and ended with her sitting beside me on those dark morning rides to school, and it started up all over again when I found her on my farm." I love it. Look at these details. Okay, last but not least, we have Things We Never Got Over by Lucy Score. "You make broken things whole again. Me, you made me whole. And every time you smile at me, I feel like I hit the lottery again." Okay, that is the book mail for today. Okay, I am 47% into the book. I'm almost at 50% and I'm officially 100 pages into the challenge. So I'm 50% there. I need to read 100 more pages. It's 6:15, so I definitely still have time, but I am a slow reader. So basically my feelings about the book so far, our main female character is the daughter of the king of the kingdom. She doesn't have any powers, and so the king was kind of hiding her, and like he doesn't want anyone to know that she doesn't have any powers because that's not normal. Like not having powers is not normal, and so like he kept her kind of hidden away. People knew there was a princess, but no one like knew her. There's also like this rebellion going on against the king, and that is where our main male character comes in. His dad is the leader of the rebellion, so like they're two complete opposites. But she ran away from the kingdom and she gets caught by our main characters like rebellion group and stuff. And that beginning part kind of reminded me of Divergent. And so he takes her in and he's like, you're gonna be with me, like you're gonna be the warrior. He's gonna teach her how to fight and like defend herself without magic. And that scene kind of reminded me of that, because he's very like grumpy, broody, and she's like very weak, doesn't have any magic, doesn't know how to fight. And she's like, but yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Like they're training, not really much has happened, but there is some tension between them. Plot wise, not much has happened, and we're 50% in, but I haven't been bored. That's the thing. It's slow but not boring. I'm gonna keep reading. Just got to chapter 12. I am so sleepy. It's 11 p.m. I'm falling asleep, but I only have 20 pages left. I'm about to complete the challenge for day 1. Was not expecting it to end like that, or for it to happen like that. Okay, we need to chat about this. First of all, let's talk about that ending. I'm not gonna spoil anything. This is a spoiler-free review. It's not the type of ending that you probably imagine, where like it's not this high stakes situation where it's like, okay, I need the next book. It's just, all I have to say is Holly Renee, it's kind of insane for that ending. Well, I mean, that's all I have to say. I can't wait to read the next book. It's gonna be crazy. This is book 1 in the series. I mentioned this earlier and I said that it's kind of a slow book. It's a slow start, but it is kind of a slower book. There's not many like high stakes scenes. I guess setting up for the series, it's very character driven right now. Dacre is giving 4 vibes. Theo James and Divergent, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. This book was good. Let's talk about our page count. I read 69 pages today, so we're still not close to our 200 page mark. We still have 131 pages left. I'm gonna have to pick a new book. I'm gonna look through my TBR. I'll come back later when I start my next book. Really cold in my room. I'm freezing. I wanted to give you guys a reading update, so I started Ghosted. I'm currently reading it on my Kindle just because it's easier. 50 pages into the book. I'm really liking the way the story is going right now. I like the writing style. I can imagine it really well in my head. Our main character, she is a single mom. Our male main character is famous, like filming movies, and so she sees him all the time on the TV, on the magazines, everything, and it's kind of bringing up stuff, I guess. They obviously loved each other from what I'm gathering, and I don't know, I want to know what happened and I want to know why they aren't talking. I'm definitely interested. I'm only 10% into the book. Yeah, I have like 81 more pages to read. I feel like today the challenge is going by a lot faster, a lot easier. Maybe just yesterday felt a lot harder because I'm not used to reading that fast, but today, since I finished a book and I'm starting another one, it feels a little bit quicker. I only have 81 pages left, but yeah, really enjoying this right now. I'm hooked already, so that's a good sign. It's 10 p.m. and I haven't reached my goal for today. In order for me to complete the challenge for today, I have to get to page 131 of this book, and I'm only on page 65. So I found the audiobook on Spotify. I'm gonna listen to it for a bit while I play some Animal Crossing, and then once I'm done playing, and if I'm not at page 131, I'm going to just read this here until I fall asleep, but I think I can do it. We'll see. I'll update you guys later. Let's chat about my book. It's already 1 p.m. I've been so busy all day today. I haven't had time to read. I've only read like 14 pages today, so not a lot. Last night, as you guys saw, I listened to a little bit of the audiobook while I was playing some Animal Crossing just because I was super tired. I knew if I picked up my book, I would fall asleep, so I had to do the audiobook for a bit. Funny story, I put on my audiobook and I knew I didn't have full hours on my Spotify because I listened to an audiobook at the end of last month, and so I knew I only had a little bit, and so I was listening to my audiobook. In order for me to get to 200 pages yesterday, I had to read until page 131 of my book. Usually it cuts me off like randomly when I reach my limit. Yesterday, as soon as it cut me off, I realized that we ended at the last page of the chapter, and it was page 131. So everything worked out perfectly. I listened to everything that I needed to, but yeah, after that I fell asleep. So today I haven't really picked it up. I have some time right now, so I'm gonna sit down and read for a bit, but then I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to read. I feel like today might be a little bit harder to reach that 200 page goal, but we're on a streak and I don't want to lose, so I'm gonna read as much as I can, and we're gonna get to those 200 pages. Also, side note, I feel like I'm getting sick, and I hate getting sick. Not fun. I don't have an update right now book wise. I'm just gonna keep reading and give you guys an update when I'm about 50% into the book, so maybe later today. Hi guys, I have bad news. I haven't read anything since I last talked. It's still pretty early. It's like 6:30 p.m. around there. That's my update. I'm gonna try to read. I hope I can get to 200 pages. I really do. Good morning. I'm currently getting ready for the day. I'm about to do my hair. I'm about to film a video. As you can tell, I'm sick. I woke up sick this morning. As you saw, I did not complete my challenge for yesterday. I did not read my 200 pages. I think I read 136. Not bad, but I did fail. This morning I picked up my book I'm on page 332. This is a second chance romance, single parent, he's famous. I think I'm gonna finish it today. Well, I kind of have to finish it today if I want to complete my 200 page goal for today. I would have to finish this book and read like 15 pages of a new book. I'll be back later to update you guys, probably when I'm done with this book. I haven't updated you guys, but last night I read my 200 pages and I also read an extra 26 pages. So I read 226 pages yesterday. Like I said, I started The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden and I'm obsessed. Her writing is so good and I just know that it's gonna be good. I can't wait to get into like the plot of it. Hi guys, I'm still very sick as you can tell, but it is Sunday. It is the last day of our reading challenge of reading 200 pages a day. I wanted to update you guys really quickly. I'm still reading The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden and I'm 70% into the book. I got my reading done pretty early today. I think since it was Sunday, I got to sleep in and read a lot, and I've been reading and I only have about 40 pages until I reach my 200 page mark, so I'm definitely gonna complete it today. It's 8:30 p.m. so I definitely have time to finish those last 40 pages. While reading this book, I'm constantly theorizing and making up theories of what happened, of what's going on, and I'm trying to predict the plot twist because every time I read a Frida McFadden book, her twists are so crazy and twisted. You're always blindsided, you never see them coming, and every time I read one of her books, I'm trying to like beat her, just solve everything in my head before I get there. This book, I don't know, I have a couple theories, but I don't know, like nothing that feels 100%. Like I don't feel 100% sure on any of my theories. Honestly, I might even finish it tonight. Every man in this book right now is sus. If he's a man, I'm sussed out. I can't believe anyone. I don't know, you see, like my theories aren't just, they're not adding up because everyone is sus. That's the thing about Frida McFadden books. Everyone is sus. And at the end, you're just like, the person that you probably didn't even think of is guilty. So I don't know. I really don't know what to think. I got to my 200 pages for today. These 6 minutes left in the book. I think I'm just gonna finish it. But I did take some medicine, so I don't know if that's gonna knock me out. I am hooked right now. It's like that part of a thriller where it's getting intense. Okay, right now it's looking like one of my theories might be correct, but half correct. And also I think my medicine is kicking in because I'm falling asleep and I only have 38 minutes left of the book, but I think I'm gonna fall asleep. So okay, I just finished The Boyfriend, and honestly it's Monday. Today's not part of the challenge, but I only had 20 minutes left in the book because last night, as I told you guys, I was about to finish the book and I was at the peak of the thriller book, you know, just when it gets really good, and I fell asleep because of my medicine. I woke up today, I was thinking about this book and I just now was able to finish it. Wow, that was insane. I really thought I knew where this book was going. I really thought my theories were maybe not 100% correct, but at least 50. But the plot twist really got me again. But you know what? I'm catching on to Frida McFadden, starting to understand her writing style. And I feel like my next Frida McFadden book, I would guess. Maybe not, but I would like to think so. I feel like her plot twists just always get me, and I would like to guess at least one. I didn't see it coming. I really didn't. Okay, it's time to chat about the books that we read this week. First off, this was truly a challenge for me. Reading 200 pages a day, that's not something I typically do. I get lucky if I read 100 pages each day. I did complete the 200 page challenge almost every day except for Thursday and Saturday. So 2 days out of 6 days. I think that's really good. I was able to finish 3 books. I read The Veiled Kingdom by Holly Renee, Ghosted by J.M. Darhauer, and
The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. So I think we got a little bit of everything in this book. So the first book, The Felt Kingdom by Holly Renee. This book, I'm gonna give it a 5-star because it was so good. It is book 1. Yeah, it is book 1 in a series, so not a lot happened plot wise. It's not very high stakes, more of like setting up a story, setting up a relationship, some characters. I would like to say that I really enjoyed this one, and I really like the characters. I like where the plot is going, and the ending was so good. I need to pick up the next book because Dacre, uncalled for. If you've read this, you know what I'm talking about. Then I read Ghosted by J.M. Darhauer. I'm giving this book 4.5 stars. I really enjoyed it. This book finally got off my TBR after like 2 years. It was just time. I had to pick it up, and every time, like, this has been on so many monthly TBRs and I never picked it up, and I'm so happy. I feel so accomplished. It's finally off of my TBR. This is a second chance romance, single parent. He's famous, so cute. The kid in here is adorable. It's then and now POV, and you get both of their point of view, so you get to really get in their heads, get in their minds, and really see how the relationship was since they were younger. Our main characters meet in high school. They fall in love, but they end up going their separate ways because life. She was pregnant when they broke up, and now we're in the future. He's famous. She's just living in this small town with her daughter, and she's kind of struggling, and he shows up and he wants to be in the child's life, but he also has like his fame and his job and everything, and so you kind of get to see them come together, or come back together, I guess. It was just so sweet, and I really enjoyed this one. And if you still haven't read this book, definitely read it. It's definitely a little bit more emotional. Okay, lastly, I read The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. You guys just saw me finish that book. I'm giving this book 4.5 stars. This book just really hooked me from the beginning. I feel like all of Frida McFadden books hook me right away. Her writing style, just, I know that it's going to be good. So this one was no exception. I will say the plot twist did get me. You guys just saw my reaction, my thoughts about the ending, so I'm not going to talk much about this book, but this book was a 4.5 star. Basically, our main character is kind of going on dates, and she meets this guy who's absolutely perfect, or so we think, and weird stuff start going on in her life, other people's lives, and she starts kind of getting sus. But also, all the other male characters in the story were very sus, and I just didn't know who to trust. That's our wrap up for this week. We read 3 books, 3 different genres. That is it for this reading vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed reading with me for a week and trying to challenge myself to read 200 pages a day. It truly was a challenge, and I'm so happy that I did this because I got 3 books off of my TBR in 1 week. Yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you got some ideas on what to read this month or next month. Let me know if you are gonna read any of these, but that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.